What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists. And today we got another official trailer for It. Welcome to Derry, the new television series coming from HBO Max. We've been waiting for this one. Peter couldn't be here today, but we've been talking about it. Want to see our boy Pennywise back on the screen. And I'll talk about that in a second. But before we do, as always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate it. If you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments below, well, are you excited for the new It film series, whatever you want to call it? Of course, we know there's It Part 1 and Part 2. Came out a few years ago. Bill Skarsgård as the titular Pennywise. Amazing job. We cannot overshadow that. We got to say that right away. But I want to talk about this trailer we're about to see and the ones we've already seen. Here's the thing, okay? Maybe an unpopular opinion. Stick with me here. The last two trailers, there wasn't much Pennywise. We got a couple laughs, a couple ha-has, a couple little creepy silhouettes. Never really got the big boy. Most of it focused on building what is the story about. Who are the new kids and why should we care about them? And I get all that. But guess what? I want to see the creepy now in this trailer. I want to see the grotesque. I want to see the monstrosity. I want to see the horror. Show me the horror. You know what? I don't want to wait any longer. So without further ado, let's get into the It Welcome to Derry trailer reaction, review, and breakdown right now. I think choosing to do a prequel was a really cool idea as well, to see how the legend of Pennywise It got to where we know it now.
Oh, hi. I'm Rich, by the way. Will.
And more exposition on the kids. I respect it, but
Renting a house in town. 8 years living on base. I just think my missus is ready for a little taste of normal.
Well, if normal is what you're after, you two are going to love Derry.
You don't like him, but
yeah.
do you, Miss Handler?
You know, it's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
We're getting into the swing of it, though. Starting to feel.
I love the music drop, how the tone just switched on us.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
Shawshank State Prison, we caught that Easter egg.
But maybe you could figure out what really happened to him.
Could have been a drifter.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and
Oh.
keep him underground?
Pennywise before he was
In the
Pennywise?
sewers?
What happened out there, Helen?
We have 25 disappearances, 7 confirmed deaths, mostly children.
Oh, the maniacal laugh.
Bad's coming.
Gives you that damn right, something bad's coming. Yo.
What is that?
There he is. Let me see it. Let me see some more. Ooh. Oh, he had the teeth. Oh! Yo! That was sick. Okay. That's still not a lot, but you know what? I'll take it. There was a lot more laughing, a lot more maniacal chuckles in there, and we did get a couple extra glimpses at Pennywise. Correct me if I'm wrong, he kind of looked a little like younger, like almost like you can tell he's gotten older in the movies versus what he looks like right now. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But one thing I love about these new It films and of course the series is the subtle nuances to Pennywise. You know, you see him in places that are so obscure that blink and you miss it. I mean, like, luckily I pay attention to trailers doing what we do here on the Distorted Theorists channel. But like that guard, he's just looking out and he's like, He got the, the little buck front teeth, so I caught that. But that's the thing about these movies is once Pennywise enters your thoughts, your day-to-day, if you will, you start, the characters, they start to see him everywhere, which instills that even that subtle amount of fear, it seeds his power, you know what I mean? You plant that seed of fear, he begins to grow, and the next thing you know, Pennywise is actively coming within our plane of existence or realm or whatever word you want to use. And I'll be the first to say there was a couple things in the movie, like when he turned into a big monstrosity, I think it was like a spider legs or something. I'm kind of like, I'm watching this horror movie. It's almost believable to a point where it's giving me the scares, but then you get these big changes in that, and it kind of takes me out of the movie a little bit. So I'm hoping that this one keeps Pennywise a little more grounded, more horrific than chaotic, if that makes any sense. I hope you're with me. Of course, we're still getting that exposition. It seems to be the premise of the show, and I'm sure you can find this online somewhere, but we like to take it for face value. As you're seeing these kids, especially the new family that has moved here, the people of color, they're integrating into the new school system, being teased, etc. And people are like, they're whispering like, yeah, you're going to love it here. And then people are like, no, you're not. Because they know, this Derry, the people of Derry know, and I don't even know if they're in on half of this shit, but maybe they're trying to feed Pennywise for some reason. But anyway, I digress. You're getting these kids and they're finding it like, why are these people disappearing? Why is no one looking for them? Why, they're connecting the dots that some adults are too afraid to do because they know, but the kids don't know. But they're gonna know, because when they get into this and tying all these things together, they're gonna realize that Pennywise is the legitimate root of all evil in Derry. And I think that's why, you're getting it. Welcome to Derry. Now we know it, the titular, it, the way it's scripted on the screen in the logo, is an eye catch to know that you're in the realm of, the Pennywise series. But the Welcome to Derry slogan is, what is the foundation of Derry, and why, if Pennywise exists within there, why does so many people stick around over and year over again and again and again, and new families and all this stuff? Like, you think some of this stuff would leak? No, especially in the future, but people still choose to grow up there. So I'm telling you, we're going to get some exposition on this show that I think is sorely needed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for my Welcome to Derry TV series by HBO Max trailer reaction, review, and breakdown. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate it if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know in the comments below, are you, excited for Welcome to Derry? Are you a fan of the series all the way back to the original? And where do you want to see this series go? What's something you're hoping to see from Pennywise or otherwise, see what I did there, in this series coming on October 26th? Strap in. And with that, I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists. And like we always say around here, keep it real.